All right, Wilson, let's see if this thing is still alive. And it floats. It floats upside down, but it still floats. That way, if you go noodling, you can still get your speaker out of the water before the fish get it. You'd be like, I got a big one, I got a big one. Anyways, dude, you still ain't been noodling yet?
I have not gone.
I figured you would have taken that up as a hobby since I brought it to your attention. Either way, we got to talk about this speaker, bro. Thanks for coming, guys. Welcome back to New Stuff TV 2, the Untechnical Tech Channel. I'm your host, Antoine. Let's celebrate the ULT Field 5 Richardson because that's exactly what we're going to be doing. Look, I get it. Everybody knows that I usually do a ton of comparisons, but to be honest with you, I'm sick of it. Wilson, how you feel about it?
We've done so many.
Every time a new speaker comes out, I pull out everything I own and we just compare. That is the thief of all joy, comparison. Today we are celebrating the ULT Field 5 in all of its glory and wetness. It's just drooling water. Seriously, man, we need to just, focus on one thing at a time and enjoy the music because this thing sounds delightful. Bruh, I feel weird using that word. Like, as a 46-year-old black man, using the word delightful and skedaddle, those are two words that just, does it sound weird coming out of my mouth? What about this?
It's invigorating.
There you go with that mess. But that's how I feel when I turn this on, man. I'm delighted with the tones. So this is ULT 1. Let's let the bass drop. Let's go on ULT 2. Cut it off. All right, Wilson, what's your favorite?
It sounds good.
But what's your favorite?
I think ULT 1.
ULT 1, that's my favorite too. Put it back on. So ULT off is more just like, it's just mellow and chill, right? You can just vibe out to it without getting hearing fatigue or nothing like that. ULT 2, you get that. ULT 3, or did I say ULT 2?
Yeah.
Okay, ULT 1 is where you get that extra bass. ULT 2 is where you get that extra push. But we've already discussed that in the previous video. Hopefully you watched that one. That was a lot of fun to do. What we need to start doing is talking about more details about this speakers. Dude, we got splash proof, waterproof. You just saw it's still playing. It's just dripping wet. It's not fast drying, I will tell you that. We got shock proof. We got rust proof and we got dust proof. Sony went all out with protection on this thing because they want you to take it everywhere you go and just listen to that delightful music. So as far as durability, we're good, man. I'm solid on that. But we need to talk about this strap. I left it, is it over there? Excuse me. We need to talk about the strap. I left it over there, man. Let's bring this XG300 over there too. So we're not gonna really compare, but I need to bring this up. I'd be remiss if I didn't bring up the XG300 because it's one generation prior. But let's talk about this strap first. So we got this about a year and a half ago. I bought my wife this Burberry purse and it came with a strap just like this. And it says Burberry on it. This does not say Burberry, it says ULT Power Sound. And you clip it on here like this. This is a pro tip for you guys who are looking at this speaker, or if you already own it and just hadn't figured it out yet. So a lot of times, look at this. You can see that clean look. When you have a speaker with a strap that comes off, once you take the strap off, you can actually tell that something used to be there or needs to be there. I like how you can have this clean look here. If you pull this little tab out, that's where you see the strap lives, right? And then, I think in one of the Sony videos, I saw somebody clip it like this. They just kind of hooked it in there like that. Dude, do on this side. That's difficult to get out. You can get it in there and it'll just hang. I'm not gonna do it because I'll be struggling with it. But it just kind of hangs out to the side here like that. I don't like that. So what I like to do is flip it to the left, and the other one you're gonna flip to the right, and then push it down in there. And now you're left with this little loop right here. And that little loop is gonna allow you to just pull it up a little bit, get it out of there. Just let you just slide in there, just like that. Slide in, put your finger right there, and then you can slide it out. See how it gets caught? Because there's a little hook right there to keep it from sliding out unintentionally, but once you get it out, it's gonna be a lot easier to get in and out this way. And then when you're done with it, you can either leave it like this, just a little tab right here, or you can have that nice clean design. So that's one of my things about the strap as far as a pro tip. But I usually don't use a strap on this thing because it's usually just sitting there. And that's what I liked about this retractable joint. It was just always on demand. And then, you know, you just put it down when you, Sony, I didn't see nothing wrong with that. I ain't mad at you for taking it away, but this was clutch, all right? So here we go, XG300. Now, these things are very different. They look similar. We got a round, we got a squircle almost, but man, they are very different in sound. I don't think Sony upgraded the sound. I think they just altered the sound because I always thought this one sounded good. It was just an ultra mellow sound. But what they have done here is brightened the sound signature up. So I'm gonna play them both. I'm gonna play the same track on both speakers at 50%. There we go. So right now, this is the 5. The 5 on ULT 1. Then we're gonna go to the 300. Well, so you're hearing how much more mellow that sounds?
Oh yeah.
You're still getting bass, right?
Yeah.
It's just mellow, easy on the ears. But now, we get brighter. A little bit cleaner. Let's go back. Which one you prefer?
I like the 5.
I dig the 5 too. Because this is mellow, but sometimes you do want to get excited. You know what I'm saying? Your booty starts shaking, it's like, oh damn. And you can't really get that excited because it's so mellow. Here, you can shake your booty and your hips ain't gonna lie about the delightful sound that's coming out of the speaker. So let's turn this one off. I just wanted to give you a quick comparison to show you the difference in the sound. Now we can go back over here and talk about the ULT Field 5 because today, once again, we are celebrating the ULT Field 5 being on the market. And by the way, on the market, Sony said, damn the tariffs, okay? Because this thing actually launched at a cheaper price than all of its predecessors. And even competitors. Usually a speaker like this in this category is launching at like $380, $379, $400. The Bose joint is like $400 retail. The JBL is like $379. This one, I'm pretty sure it's $349. So how are they doing it cheaper but better? I don't get that. But I just need to tell y'all about that. But now we need to go into this app because I got to show you some cool stuff that they got in here, man. As soon as I find my screen recorder. All right, start recording. Then we're gonna jump into this Sound Connect. So it's not the same app anymore. It's merged with the headphones app. You see right there, I got the ULT Field 5, and then you can connect 2 devices simultaneously. You got more control front and center. You don't have to dig into the guts of the app like the last app or the other Sony Connect app. I never liked that experience on that app. So this is way better. Look at that. So there's the song I'm playing. You can also edit this to, you know, have what you want. You can take stuff away, I guess. Can you actually move things? Let's press and hold. No, you can't move anything. But I do want to show you about, let's go into device settings. So the sound effect is ULT 1, right? You can turn it on and off from here. That's cool to be able to do that from afar. But then you can get into this custom EQ. I'm not gonna mess with it. But dude, this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 band EQ, Wilson.
It's crazy.
Do you think the speaker can actually handle that kind of sound detail?
I don't know who's begging for it.
Well, it's Sony and they have LDAC.
I guess so.
So you could probably pull that level of detail. I don't do stuff like that. So I just ULT 1, ULT 2. You know what I'm saying? Let's see here. Oh, you got DJ control. Okay, hold on. This is cool. Hold up. Let's get into this. How do I skip past all this? Let me see here. Come on. I freaking hate these tutorials. Oh man, come on. Okay. So we got the DJ mode. Let's play some tunes. Turn it down a little bit. All right. So DJ, how do you turn it on? Wait, what am I doing here? This is DJ off. Okay, but now we're in a robot. Let me turn this down so you can hear these effects. Let me turn the music off so you can hear the effects. So you got the robot. You got the drums. Oh, depending on where you hit it. So you can, oh, my Wi-Fi's down. Then you can scratch. You turn that up. Let's go into the audience. Dude, you got all kinds of sound effects here. This is cool. Oh, there was one. There it is. Wilson. Okay. You jamming, right? You jamming. And all of a sudden the party's about to get hype, right? So you just... And then you drop that beat, baby. Okay, then we got an isolator. Come on now, you know that. That's how you know you about to go hard. When you just take away all the, and then you just go right back into it. Oh man, then of course you can get to your custom EQ from here. So that's a piece of the app in there, having a little fun, right? But then you can get into your party lights. It does have the lights, which we've demonstrated. Let's see here. You can choose any color you want. That's always cool. I like mine lime green. Let's put it there. I like lime green, but let's do custom lime green. Yeah, can't see it out here because it's daylight, but that's your app, or that's the party light section of the app. But you got so many things to do in the app. Is there anything I'm missing, Wilson? Oh, you know what I'm missing? Connecting to other speakers.
Oh yeah.
All right, so we did try this earlier. So far, the ULT Field 7 is not on the new app, okay? And nor are these other legacy speakers, such as the XP43 and the, where's the 300? And the XG300. But what is on this new app is the newer ULT speakers, like the Tower 9, as well as the Field 3. So what happens is, when it comes to Party Connect and stuff like that, I have not managed to be able to Party Connect all of these speakers because they're on the other app and they don't have physical buttons like the Field 3 and the Field 5. But I want to show you how you can actually get these things connected. So Wilson, come over here. Let me show the people. All you got to do, let me stop my screen recorder. All you got to do is turn on. So this one is not connected to my phone, the 3. All right. Got that, Wilson? Turn it on. It just turned on. And now I'm gonna press the connect button here, and then I'm gonna press the connect button here. And it takes up to 60 seconds because it's still the same Party Connect, it's just a different method of getting into it. And I think they're connected already. That was fast. Did it? Wait, what's going on here? They are connected. Is this blue? Oh, it's flashing, hold up. All right. I should have some sound. They are connected. So I guess you got to go back into the app, get these bad boys, or get the 5 connected, because that's the one that's actually connected to my phone. So I'm doing this in real time, so you might have these difficulties too. So Sony, if you're watching this video, streamline this, get it streamlined to where it actually just works flawlessly. Because, well, it says it's connected. Oh, it is connected. Okay. There you go. It takes a little bit, up to 60 seconds. Boom, we got sound coming out of the 3 as well as the 5. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. It sounds so... Hey, man. Oh, let me see. Can you control... Aha! All right, so I just figured out, let me see if you can pause. All right, so that was good to find out. So what happens here is each speaker controls their own volume. Actually, the connected speaker will control its own volume, so you can put like 3 or 4 of these out there and they'll control their own volume, but this one will control all the volumes. I think that's what I just experienced. And as far as playing and pausing, you got to do that from your phone as well as from the main speaker that's connected to your phone. And speaking of playing and pauses, check this out, Wilson. A lot of people don't really understand this about their Bluetooth speakers because it's not present. Come up here and see this on this panel, man. So I got play and pause, right? right there, play and pause. Now, if I want to go forward a track, I double tap it. Okay, if I want to go back a track, I triple tap it. That was to start the song over. Now we've gone back. Let's go back to the first one. There we go. So, I don't know if a lot of you knew that. It's kind of basic knowledge as far as Bluetooth speakers, but I wanted to show you that because, hey, this stuff is in the speaker that you probably already own or looking to get. Now, I'm not an expert in this kind of stuff, but what I do know is comparison is the thief of all joy. When you start comparing stuff to, like you buy something and you compare it to everything else out there, it's gonna not let you appreciate what you already have. And what you already have, or at least what I already got, is the ULT Field 5, and this thing is banging. Dude, Wilson, how you feel about it?
So good.
Is Sony here? So Sony is in the building, right?
Oh yeah.
You came hard with the ULT Field 7, came in clutch with the Field 1, you came in double clutch with the Field 3, but today we're celebrating the Field 5, man, and I'm loving it all day. Y'all keep being good to each other, and I'll see you when I see you.